My name is Isaac Brown. I'm currently a Sports Med 3 student at South Tahoe High School. For my first project, I created a knee injury prevention program for volleyball. My goal for this was to create a program that improves vertical jumping technique for blocking in volleyball to lessen the chances of sustaining a knee injury while jumping and landing in volleyball. The athlete I'll be working with is Alexa Hall, who has been playing volleyball for 5 years. She hasn't had any major knee injuries while playing volleyball, although she does suffer from some minor knee pain. Proper jumping form includes bending your knees when loading a jump, swinging your arms to create more power and momentum when you're jumping, landing softly with your knees bent, and making sure to keep your knees from folding in when you are loading and landing to avoid knee injuries. The picture on the left shows you how to use your arms to create more power, while the picture on the right shows you how to keep your legs straight and your knees from bending in. For my baseline testing, I had to film my client jumping and landing to see how her form was and what needed to be improved. In this video, you can see that her knees bend in when she's loading and landing, and that she doesn't use her arms to create any power when she's jumping. The warm-up for my program includes 15 leg swings on each side, 15 lateral leg swings on each side, 15 squats, and 10 lunges each side. The first workout that the athlete has to do is 15 hip hinge drills. They can use a broomstick or a dowel rod to keep their back straight when they are bending down, and they have to make sure to keep their knees straight. The second workout is 15 hip hinge plus takeoff and landings with no jump. The athlete has to be violent with their arms to create power and simulate jumping and landing without actually jumping. The third workout is 15 pause vertical jumps, where the athlete implements the first two things that they've learned in the workout into this exercise. The athlete has to remember to pause before jumping when they're loading. The fourth workout is 15 squat jumps. The athlete has to remember to keep their knees straight and to keep their back straight when loading. They also have to remember to use their arms when jumping to create more power. Go. Yeah, you can go. Go. For the cool down, the athlete has lateral lunge stretch, 45 seconds on each side. Standing quad stretch is 45 seconds on each side. Butterfly stretch, 45 seconds 3 times. And lying glute stretch, 45 seconds each side. In the 2 weeks I had to work with my athlete, you could already start to see that there was some improvement in her jumping form. In this last video, you can see that her knees are straight and they do not collapse as much when she's loading and landing, and she uses her arms more when jumping to create more power. Overall, I think this program could help athletes to improve jumping form and reduce the risk of getting injured when playing in volleyball or any sport that includes jumping. This program really helped my athlete to improve her form, even though we only had 2 weeks to work.